What's going on, everybody? It is Thundershot here today, bringing you some Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2 gameplay. And you know what? I kind of figured out, or I think I figured out. If you noticed, I'm sure this video has the word test in it somewhere, and I think it's well, it's a test for me. I'm testing. It's kind of like a test video, I guess, almost, but it's gonna get a lot accomplished, so please bear with me. I got to thinking, and I think what's been happening on my channel so far, because I'm pulling views. I definitely like the views I'm getting, but I'm missing a big chunk. And you know what I think the problem is I think I've been neglecting the largest part of my audience, that being Dragon Ball Z fans. Now this is just an assumption, but because like 5 of my top 10 most popular videos are DBZ videos, and because I'm getting the same regular views on all my playthrough and Call of Duty videos, so nobody new's coming from there, I'm willing to bet I've got a pretty sweet chunk of DBZ fans out here who I have just been neglecting all to hell. And if this video goes the way I think it's gonna go, that's all gonna stop. This is kind of a test video for a couple reasons. Number one, it's a Saturday when I upload this. It should be. Yeah, it's a Saturday when I upload this. And Saturday or weekends usually don't pull well for views, especially in the summer. But I'm still thinking this video is gonna do pretty good. And number two, I don't think I'm going to throw any eye-catching, oh, Battle of Z stuff in there, in the title or anything. I mean, I'm not going to tag it specifically to bring in a bunch of new people. This is just to test basically my subscriber base and who's watching. Now, if you're watching now, don't click off and think that this video, excuse me, don't click off and think that this video is a throwaway video. First of all, the gameplay is excellent. It's the classic Raging Blast 2 stuff. But this opening exchange here I already had with Hijacked, I think is how you pronounce his name. I may be saying that entirely wrong, but I have a really good match with these guys, which is weird because normally when I play Raging Blast 2, I just show up and crap all over them. And that happens a little bit in this game, but not the whole time. What happened was I haven't played this game in a long time, really. I haven't popped it in. Nah, not a long time, but like a month or so. I haven't popped it in, and this is very first game back, no warm-up or anything like that. So I was shaking a little bit of the rust off, right? And you can see it in some of these, but what that makes for is a more interesting battle for you guys. I still don't get touched, really. I still don't lose even a bar of health in total, but it makes the exchanges more exciting to watch, in my opinion, and everything like that. So first of all, not the gameplay's out of the way, Battle of Z. This has been out for roughly a month now, maybe a little more. But over a month ago, some employee at GameStop snapped a photo of a potential Battle of Z release. And the release on it said March 31st, I believe. And I'm here to dismiss that entirely, just in case you heard about that it might be released in March, but you didn't hear anything officially, and that they haven't officially announced it yet, but they did say fall. I don't see this thing getting released anywhere later than midway through December. I'm going to guess a November release date, just like all the other games that are being dropped, just because Dragon Ball Z is so different in the aspect, almost. Just, there's a lot of people who aren't necessarily gamers, but who pick up Dragon Ball Z games. So they can still go with a November release and attempt to compete with Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed and everything else, and Grand Theft Auto 5 for that matter, coming out, because there are DBZ only fans out there, and I completely understand that. Speaking of which, I just came up with a killer segue right there. If you are one of my DBZ only fans, very happy to have you. Glad you're a subscriber. Leave a like, do your comment, all that stuff. Lets me know you care about this stuff. However, if you're a gamer who is only showing up here for DBZ, let me introduce you to a couple ideas I've got going on. First of all, I'm going to assume you don't really watch any of my other videos outside of the Dragon Ball, and that's cool. Or maybe you're brand new here. I'm getting subscribers every day from that, well, from my little series I did on the tournament where I talked about what I wanted from a future game. So, let me throw all that out there. If you don't watch anything other than my DBZ stuff, I'm going to introduce you to some new stuff. First of all, I have a playthrough I just started. I started it a couple days ago. I'm only 2 parts in, but I'm going to pick up. There's going to be more parts coming out in a couple days. It's The Last of Us. If you haven't heard anything about The Last of Us on the off chance, it's a very, very good game, and it plays out kind of like a movie, and it's just really cool. I would give it a shot. The first couple episodes are slow, but they're build up. The game picks up a lot. It's zombies, it's mayhem, it's a really awesome story, terrific voice acting. And if you haven't heard about it yet, I want you to come along with me for that ride. So I'm going to leave a link in the description of the first part of Last of Us, and I'll probably put an annotation on it at the end of the video. But just make sure you go check that out, and again, I'll probably address it at the end. Also, I have a Grand Theft Auto 4 playthrough I'm doing. That's probably the best playthrough I've been doing on my channel so far. It usually pulls pretty good views, and I think there's a good reason for that. I think a lot of people enjoy the Grand Theft Auto. I think Oh, I don't even know. Grand Theft Auto is just a really solid game to do a playthrough of, and I think my attitude meshes really well with the game. So if you have on the off chance never heard of Grand Theft Auto, now might be a good time to introduce yourself. Or if you have probably heard of Grand Theft Auto, this is a good way to warm yourself up for Grand Theft Auto 5 coming out here in September, I think. So yeah, just a couple playthroughs. I'm gonna throw the Grand Theft. Well, I'm not gonna throw the Grand Theft Auto playthrough in the description because I'm already like 30 some parts in. So, all right, thank God, I thought my recording stopped. Anyways, I'm already like 30 some parts in, maybe 40 now, and there's no I'm not going to link you back to the first one. I will, however, tell you if you want to, go ahead and check out my channel. It'll be in the recent videos on the homepage I've got there. Click on any random one you want. Any time is really a great time to start because the story's there, but you don't need it to enjoy the videos. Alright, so now that I've got those out of the way, if you stuck around for all this and you're still a DBZ only fan, suggest things to me because I have been dying over here waiting for more stuff on Battle of Z to come out. But in the past week, 2 weeks or whatever, the only thing that's really came out on it is a couple more screenshots. And there's stuff we've all seen before. It's stuff that we've known. The Ginyu Forces in there, it's the Frieza Saga stuff. They didn't go any further into the story. They didn't give us any more real information. They've just given us a couple more screenshots lately. So that's kind of a bummer. I think they're really going to do their best to keep most of this stuff hidden until the game's release, which, I mean, to each their own. I kind of wish they would release stuff a little bit more. I don't know. Give us like something just a little nugget of juiciness a week. Just give me something to go off of. Don't give me some crappy screenshots once every 2 weeks. Not crappy screenshots, but you know what I mean. Stuff that I already know is coming out. So yeah, give me suggestions on what you want to see Dragon Ball wise, because I'm assuming it gets boring here. If you stuck around for most of my Dragon Ball videos, which still isn't a lot, but I'm assuming it's going to get old just watching me show up and destroy a team of bad guys in Raging Blast 2. So anything, I have Raging Blast 1, the AI is a little bit tougher on that one, so I could switch the games up if you want. Anything I could do with Raging Blast 2, really. I've already cleared Galaxy Mode, so there's no point in asking me to... I mean, I could go back and do some of those missions, but Galaxy Mode's so huge, I'm not about to do a playthrough of that. But, I don't know. Anything you can think of, anything DBZ related, I'll give it my best. I have Raging Blast 1 and 2, and that's it. I want Budokai Tenkaichi 3, or Ultimate Tenkaichi 3. Yeah. Budokai Tenkaichi 3. That's the best game ever made, but I don't have a PS2 with me right now, so I can't get it. So that's kind of a bummer, but yeah, you have any suggestions, anything you want to throw out like that, go for it. Also, if you have this game yourself, if you have Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2 for the PS3 yourself, I could use your help. I can give you a shout out, I can give you a Twitter boost, anything like that. I don't really have a lot of Twitter followers, but a shout out on YouTube definitely, and everything like that. If you help me out here, if you have this game on PS3, Dragon Ball Raging Blast 2 for the PS3, and a decent internet connection, because my connection's pretty solid, we should be able to connect to each other. I need help platinuming this game, because no one plays this game anymore. Like, if you go online and try to play a game, you'll get lucky to find one person, 1 or 2 people who want to find a game, and they're usually in Japan, so they pull host, and they're little Japanese kids, so they're super awesome at this game, and I can't get wins. I can't even find people, let alone get wins. So, add me on PS3, let me know you have this game, help me platinum this trophy out, and I'll give you a shout out. Anyways, the trophy for winning 50 battles in offline mode or something like that. But anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you liked the video. Throw me suggestions. If you have this game, message me on PSN. Thundershot75 on PSN. I think that about covers all. So, I'm Thundershot, and I'm out. Peace, guys.